Well. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. And it's been a long time. It's been a real long time. But I just want to come in and say a few words and speak and you know just talk about a few things today and just bring some awareness to certain things and just bring some things to think about all together. And I just want to say that question of the day: why do we not allow ourselves to be great? Why aren't we great, should I say? And we're all born for greatness. We are all born to achieve great things in this life, right? If you believe in God, believe in Jesus, believe in what you believe in, we was not on this earth to be mediocre. We was not on this earth to be average. We was on this earth, we was put here to be great, to achieve tremendous and great things. Now it's up to us to decide what those things are. It's up to us to decide how we want to impact one another, and whether it's for the good or whether it's for the bad. Whether it's for the good, the greater good, or whether it's for the the worst. Now, we as people, we don't seem to think that our actions truly affect each other as it should. Whether it's relationships, whether it's jobs, we must be aware of the things that we do, how it affect one another, how it affect ourselves. And like I said, we must focus on, we want to be millionaires, we want to be, have those six-figure income, one of those nice things, the fancy cars, the money, the not a worry in the world. But we have to realize that, it takes effort, it takes time, it takes grit, it takes grind. We see these things on social media that, for example, someone can have started a business 5 years ago, and now you see all this glitz and glamour. You see the cars, you see the house, you see the vacations, but you don't see the grit and the grind. You don't see them working at 9 to 5, and then them working at 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. You don't see that. 2 3 hours of sleep, if that. You don't see them being up all night, every night. You don't see that. All days they're working. You don't see that grind. People don't show that grind. And what I'm saying is, that's what it takes for you to dig deep. That's what it takes for you to achieve great things. It takes you to do the things you don't want to do. And there's a saying pretty much that says, and I've heard a few times over the things that I've been listening to, trying to inspire myself, trying to inspire others, to get where you want to be, you're going to have to do things you don't want to do. To get where you want to be, you're going to have to do things you don't want to do. And that's facts. Whether it's working out, if you want to lose weight, okay, I want to lose weight, right? Let's say I want to lose weight, right? Well, you're going to have to work out. It's going to hurt. You're going to get tired, You have to cut off some things that you don't, that you like to eat. You might have to, do some cardio, do some running. It's going to suck. You might end up liking it, but it's going to suck at first. You got to find time to do it in between the job, relationships, your free time. You got to cut out the video games, cut out the sleep, cut out the Netflix, whatever it is you're doing, your leisure time. You have to cut some of that stuff out. And you're going to have to go for it. And it's going to be hard. It's going to suck. But at the end of the day, it's going to pay off. So, and this goes just like, businesses, just like anything else. You got to find time to do it. You got to create time to do things that you want to do, things that's going to benefit you in the future, the things that's going to invest in yourself. You have to find time for it. It's going to make you uncomfortable. But to say that, they're saying that if you're not uncomfortable, then, you're not doing something right. In order for you to grow, you have to put yourself in an uncomfortable place, an uncomfortable position. In order for you to grow, you have to put yourself in an uncomfortable position. And you got to have a long-term dream, a long-term goal. And you got to stick to that. And you got to push towards it day by day. And it is really hard. And it's going to suck. But eventually, that's what is going to help you become the person you was meant to be. Think about what you really like to do. Think about what you really want to do. Think about what you're passionate about. And push towards it. Push towards it. Because no matter what your passion is, no matter what something you really enjoy to do, you can make money from it. You can make a career out of it. And people say, oh, you can't make a career. You can't be rich off of that. You can become rich off of pretty much anything. You just got to know how to sell it, monetize it, put forth that effort. And it's going to take time. It could take months. It could take years. But keep pushing forward. Keep putting forth that effort. And that's all it takes. It takes time and it takes effort. It takes time and it takes effort. It takes time and it takes effort. And those are two things that people don't like to give up. They don't like to put into time and effort. They go hand in hand. You can't put in the time without putting the effort. You can say, well, I tried. I mean, did you really try? Did you really try to put forth the effort? You just gave it a little, you tried, you tried a little. You didn't put forth the full, you didn't put forth the full effort, right? You kind of like you did something, you appeared to put forth a little effort just to say, well, I did try it. No, you didn't. You played with it. You play with it. But to fully do something, to fully give that 110% on something, not too many people say they can do that. Not too many people say they have done that. And if it is something that you love to do, go ahead and do it. And give it everything you have. And this is myself included. Because as time, and like I said, go back to time. As time passes, we say, I should have, I could have, I would have. As day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year. We can say, well, I want to do A, B, C, and D. I want to do A, B, C, and D. Well, I'm going to do A, B, C, and D. And then a week passed, 2 weeks passed, a month passed, a year passed, 2 years passed. And it's like, okay, the idea come back up then. Because we didn't put forth that effort. So you're losing two things. That time and also, you didn't put forth the effort. They go hand in hand with each other. So if you want to be great, if you want to be amazing, then that's what we need to be. We need to learn how to incorporate our effort with our time and pay attention to the things that we do. If we want to invest in ourselves, we want to be great, we want to be amazing, we have to realize that we have to do uncomfortable things. And that's all I wanted to say for today. That is it, I just want to be there, just a quick reminder. Something short, something sweet. And, I'm going to end with that. Time and effort. So y'all be easy today, man. And, I come back tomorrow with another message of the day. I'll keep this short. But y'all be easy. Peace.